Hi, welcome to the Irish Beauty Vlog. My name is Rachel and this is my channel if you haven't been here before. We do all things sort of anti-aging beauty, and we will have a little bit of lifestyle thrown in soon, and maybe even a little bit of decor. If you see my cat running around in the background, he is dying to eat a donut I have sitting here. So this may go disastrously wrong at some stage. I'm going to just turn you because you don't want to see him licking his bits. You've already seen him at the start. Yeah, he ruined my very nice shot. You know, that was supposed to be silent and have music, and he just went, no, I want to eat it. So I got him away from it and we were all good to go. So back to the channel. For those of you who've subscribed and got us up to 602, I think we're at now at the moment, thank you so much. Keep it coming, guys, keep it coming. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe and comment below. I always say stick your flag of your country, and you know, there's probably, I bet, a few countries I don't know the flags of. I would say very few. Yeah, let's get started on this. This is a Hygge skincare video. So you'll hear Hygge and you've probably seen it. For those of us who have pennies in Ireland or Primark in Europe, Hygge, you'll see it on pajamas, H-Y-G-G-E. H-U-Y-G-G-E. Anyway, I'll put it on the screen because I can never remember. It's Hygge. 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 I hope I'm saying that right. Hygge. A lot of, you know, my Scandinavian friends are going to crucify me for that. But I just thought we'd do a nice kind of skincare routine for those who don't want to stick threads in their face. Fair play to you, you're right to. So I just thought I'd do something that was quite nice. And you know, I've done a lot to my skin. At the moment, I've got a couple of, I'm looking in the mirror because I can see better in the mirror, a couple of slight bruises. They weren't actually, that one wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. But I've had a little breakout and I don't know what's going on. I seem to, there's another little one there, and there. And I don't know what's going on. I'm like, the last time I had a breakout, I think it was in my 20s. It's probably hormonal, it is along the jawline mostly, so it probably is indeed hormonal. I'm probably losing even more of the good stuff. So I kind of felt I'd done a lot to my skin. Do excuse my voice, I beg your pardon. I've just been to the doctors to find out what's going on with it, because it is getting raspy and hoarse and stuff like that. For those of you who know me longer, you know I was in music for a long time, did a lot of backing vocals and stuff like that. So I've messed with them a lot over the years. I tend to talk very loud, which my doctor kindly pointed out to me as well. And so I probably messed up my vocal cords a bit, maybe, who knows, but we'll see. So do excuse me, I'm going to suffer through this video. At this moment I have 70 threads in my face. I am waiting on 50 more to come, and there's another 50 coming after that as well. I'm spacing them out. You're seeing these videos in probably not the right order, so because I do record some and they shelve till I put other content I have edited up, so it's a nightmare. You want to see how many videos. I'm going to have to buy an external drive and everything shortly because I've got so many videos on my computer. So so they're all free. I always leave about 4 weeks minimum between my threadings, unless I'm going to a completely different area. So if you remember, we did here last time. I'm now going to focus on here the next time, and up here, high up, to give a little bit of a lift. My eyebrows will be my hairline soon, don't worry. I'll draw new ones on, it's fine. So today, as the title suggests, it's about pampering your skin after you've done a couple of treatments. So while I don't advise DIY treatments at home, and y'all know why, I do say please look after yourselves and look after your skin. So that said and done, we need these days where we sit back and we think to ourselves, I am going to just watch a movie, drink really nice hot chocolate from an owl mug, which I love, and have a donut if the cat doesn't get it. I'm looking for him because he was here a few minutes ago and he was creeping looking for this, so just don't worry, I'll kill him because he's not getting my donut. So let's get into it. What am I going to do today? Well, I was out, had sunscreen on, so I came home to wash my sunscreen off for this video for you. So what I use to wash it off is, I'm in love with the Hyaluronic Deep Cleansing. It's the Black Rice Deep Cleansing Oil. So that's a really nice product. I think it's about €17. And again, you can get it on yesstyle.com. I wish iStyle would do it as well, because they're an Irish site and it's so easy and so quick to come. But unfortunately, I have to go to YesStyle. Again, I'll put my discount code up above and it will be in the description box below. So I leave that up there. It is Irish, IRISH, for those of you visually impaired. Capital letters, IRISH, BV21. All capital letters. So it's Irish, BV21. So that's your code for the next year. It will probably be out next March next year. So you have plenty of time to use it, but do use it. You get an additional 10% discount on top of all the other discounts they give you when you sign in. So I use that because it's a really nice oil. It's not a greasy oil, it's not a heavy oil, and it just cleans the skin really nice and takes off the layer of sunscreen. I was using a chemical sunscreen today, for anybody who cares. So after I do that, I usually spritz with the Haru Black Rice or Black Bamboo spray, mainly because I like to restore my pH level back to 5.5. I should point out that Haru's products are all designed to keep your skin at the, or your acid mantle, at the 5.5 range, which is your natural effective, its most effective range. Keep your skin there for protection against sun, protection against pollutants, antioxidants always help, but your natural skin has its defenses. So we just give a spritz of this, okay? So what I have today, what I'm going to do, my plan is I'm going to make this little video for you, show you a few little bits I'm going to pamper myself with today, and then show you two things that I'm going to slip on my feet and my hands while I go off and watch a movie with another hot chocolate and have my donut if the cat doesn't get it. So if Salem doesn't jump up and get it, I know some of you out there were looking for him to jump up, but he's not getting up. So first things first, we're going to go in with some serums. I love the squalene and I love the niacinamide together from The Ordinary. I will say for anybody out there on retinoids or even retinols, the niacinamide doesn't play so well, so I tend to use it during the day. It tends to sting a little bit with the retinoids. I have gone to my different lately because I'm finding the retinoids 1% quite a lot, and I'm doing a lot of treatments to my skin and I really don't want to put my skin through that kind of torture. I've been over a year on Retin-A, so it's fine. I can take a little break from it. So I went to my different because it's softer, excuse me, but I still found the niacinamide stung a little bit with the different. So if you're finding that at night you use the niacinamide from The Ordinary, it's 10% and it stings, it's probably if you're using a retinol. So I stick it to the daytime, so that's what we're doing here. Niacinamide is brilliant for locking moisture into the skin, so we're going to grab some of that, a few drops, or a whole thing if you're me. Like, where's that Ainsley Harriott photograph? Yeah, that's me. I wipe it on, spread it around, and then I press it in. I just push it in. I could even feel it a little stingy now. It's not much, but it's a little stingy because I've been using my different again. So it's just not something I'd say if you're on a Retin-A, you probably, maybe it's just my skin, I don't know, but I'd say you probably wouldn't like the niacinamide. It's better during the day, it stings for a second and then it's fine. But at night, yeah, it can hurt, so I don't tend to use it at night. On top of that, I go to my I love squalene. I really do. And this is a plant-based squalene, so for any vegans out there, it's totally safe for you to use. It's the 100% plant-derived squalene from The Ordinary as well. I love The Ordinary, everybody knows that. I just think they just do some great products. They do what they say in the tin, basically. I love it. It's kind of the saddling of the skincare, but with extremely quality formulations, is the best way I could say it. And again, I'm going to go quite heavy with this because I think my skin needs it. So I'm going to get a lot on there because I think my skin just needs a lot at the moment after what it's been through. It's been through a whole heap the last few weeks. It goes between your fingers. That's why I do this around my necks. It's been through a lot, so I just want to really hydrate it, I suppose, is the best way of saying it. So, and I tend to like to kind of moisturise that. Now I have threads in the face, so I'm not going overly hard because I don't want to mess with the threads. They're only in there about a week, 2 weeks now. So I know you saw me last week doing them, but they're only, that was the week before, obviously I filmed. On my lips, because I did put PLLA screws, 2.5 screws, I think they were PLLA or were they PCL? Oh God, I don't know at this stage. Into my lips, so I want to kind of give them some moisture. So it's just a little bit of stimulation, that's all for the skin. Very gentle, nothing too hefty. Just pampering, taking it easy. I've got a lovely candle lighting, so it's all good. I wish I could kind of do this in a really nice romantic light setting, but I'd mess it up and I'd be a blur in the middle of the screen and you wouldn't be able to see me. So that's kind of the basis of hydrating the skin there, okay? Excuse me, I'm really having trouble with my throat lately, so I do apologise, coughing. I'm not editing out, this is real. Advanced snail mucin, so I know there's people out there, they don't want to see this on camera. I'm not going to put it on camera. It's very clear, innocuous liquid. If I didn't say it was snail mucin, you wouldn't know what the bloody hell it was. You'd think it was just that. If I put that in a bottle and gave it to people, they would not know it's snail mucin. It smells very fresh and subtle. It's natural smelling. It's not a perfume smell. In fact, it's not at all of a smell really, but it just smells fresh. And I pop that on. So I have that on as well. And I'm going to, my phone is still on, jeez. I put that thing on silent, I'm going to kill it. I've decided to try this. It is the Revolution Artemisia essence. So I got this as a sample, and I probably should have put the essence on before the serums. So don't do as I do, do as I say. Put that on before the serums. But I want to try it because somebody said somewhere online that it was quite good for healing. So I'm just going to put that on top. So I think the ideal case scenario is that you're not videoing this for however many people are watching me at the moment. That you're actually sitting at home doing this for yourself, just in your room, in your bed, with everything surrounding you, with your movie on, and just getting into it, you know, and really enjoying it. So, but I'm just going through the products some of the products that I like. I love the niacinamide and squalene because I feel after I do all these treatments, I really need to fill the skin with moisture, because it's like when you have a scab healing and it heals very dry and the skin around it becomes a little bit dry till it ultimately heals. So I've put about, 40 threads in the last about 2-3 weeks. In the last kind of about 2 weeks ago, in those last 2 weeks, so about 4 weeks, starting 4 weeks ago, if you get my drift, I put those threads in. So I still feel the skin is a little bit like it's kind of going okay. We're sending collagen, we're sending some fibroblasts out to that to get it all nice and you know, type 1 and type 3 collagen, because I have PCLA threads in it, PCL threads in it. And we all know the PCL do 2 types of collagen, where the PLLA threads and the PDO threads only do type 1. So I usually let that settle in a bit. It is absolutely lovely. It's just, and I like to go in then more, because the niacinamide, don't forget, takes moisture into the skin. So the more you can give it, the better. Okay. So while I'm letting that settle in, I'm going to show you a couple of things. I buy these in deals, so they're not expensive at all. This is a shea butter. This is the hand pack. So you really don't plan to do anything. Drink your coffee or your hot chocolate first, and get that into you first. And then what I've chosen for my feet, because they're quite cracked and I'm trying to get them ready for summer, is honey and almond. So what I'm going to do is, when I sit down off camera, I will do a kind of pedicure for you and a foot treatment in another video, but for today I am treating myself because I deserve it and I need it and I want it. So this is what Hygge is about. Hygge comes from the principle of, it doesn't really translate. It's like a lot of things. It's like crack in Irish. For those of you watching America, we don't mean drugs. Or Canada. I did say to a Canadian friend one time, oh yeah, sure, you just like to go to the pub and have a bit of crack. And she's like, I was like, no, fun. It's an Irish word. You'll see the translation there. It doesn't directly translate, neither does Hygge. Hygge is cozy, warmth, relaxing, taking care of yourself, feeling good. The smell of warm baked bread, the smell of coffee and chocolate, that kind of feeling. It's hard to describe, but that's what it is. It's comfort. I would kind of sum it up maybe as a word of comfort and feeling comforted. So this is what we're doing today. So what I've just put on my skin is going to moisturize my skin. It's going to, and I've sprayed it to suck on. The essence is all going to go in there because the niacinamide will do its job of pulling everything in. Because it is quite like hyaluronic acid in that respect. It's different molecular structure, obviously, and a different component, but it does similar. It does hydrate the skin. So, and because I use hyaluronic acid every day, it will actually suck in anyway. You always have an active residual effect from using it every day. There's something in my eye, and I don't know what it is, and it's an eyeball. So it's going to be really nice and moist. I can feel it actually, and you can probably see I've got a nice glow going there now with the skin creams. So anything excess, I use them on my hands. I will be putting these this on my feet. Do be careful with them because you can slide all over the place in them. It is a feet up, donut eating, hot chocolate kind of treatment. And after you've eaten and hot chocolate, put on the hand pack because you won't be able to do anything after that. Sorry, hand pack. Because you won't be able to do anything after that. So quick run through again. We've cleansed with the Haru black oil, black rice oil. We've put niacinamide on. We've sprayed with the Haru Wonder Black Bamboo Mist. And we've put some 100% plant-derived squalene for all you lovely vegans out there. It won't endanger your diet or your ethos. And snail mucin that people don't like me showing. I'm sorry, but it's snail mucin and it's 96% snail mucin. So at that stage then we're ready for a mask. And bearing in mind that I have outbreaks and I've no idea why. I think it is just the stress I've put on my skin in the last few treatments between fibroblasting and threads. I think it's just gone, bugger off woman, leave me alone, or I'm going to break you out like a teenage boy. So I've decided to go, I'm opening this and get so excited with this mask. I've decided to go for tea tree. There's what it is, it's tea tree. So I've decided to go to tea tree because I think I need some soothing and a little bit of sort of antiseptic, if that makes sense. This mask I think comes in 2 pieces, this one doesn't it? Yes, this is the 2-piece. No, it's not, it's the 1 piece, it's grand. Some of these masks come in 2 pieces and I hate the 2-piece masks, but they do fit better. But I prefer it to come in 1 piece. So we're taking it out. There it is. Yeah, lovely. It's got all the goody things in it. They're so tricky to unfold. You can buy these on Amazon. I'll put a link down below and I'll tell you a little trick that I'm going to do as soon as mine arrive. Because obviously not ordering from Amazon.uk, so I have to wait a day or so longer. There is a trick for these that you can snip here or snip here and this will push down. So you can do that. You can kind of cut them in places. I don't bother. And what I have is, you've seen my little gizmo before, my rubber face mask. And it just holds the mask in place. It also means I can have some coffee without too much hassle. It's a mocha, it's lovely. So the final stage of this, I always fold these over and I put a peg on the top and I have a little tray in the fridge and I keep those in the fridge. And what I'm going to do is I'm kind of collecting them all up. And then when I get, you can buy these sheet masks in a little tiny, like a tablet form. And I think there's about 500 of them or 100 of them in a pack. You can get different variants. And you take them and you just pop them into your serum. So it becomes soaked in the serum and expands the mask. And you can make your own serum masks at home. So you could do it with your snail mucin. If you run out of your snail mucin masks, you can do it with your hyaluronic acid. You can practically do it with any serums or creams even that you have. So that's me with the mask on. As I said, the only thing to do is my foot pack now, which I'm going to go treat myself to a nice foot kind of treatment, and I have to soak my feet for that one as well. And I'm going to do that watching the TV, and I'm going to let this mask sit on, and the tea tree will hopefully antiseptic those spots away and help with the rebalancing of my skin, because I don't know what is going on with it. But this week I just wanted to show you, you know, a little simple kind of Hygge skincare, self-care, because skincare is not just about like, oh God, my skin looking fantastic, it's also about you feeling good about yourself. So I think this is one way to do it. And these packs and deals are literally only $1.50 each, so they're an absolute bargain, and they're really, really good. I like them. I love the shea butter for the feet, so I'm delighted to try it for the hands as well, because I love shea butter. I list all the products below, and we will have another threading video hopefully this week. I'm waiting on threads, maybe next week, I'm not sure. But we'll also have teeth whitening coming, and a skin supplements video as well I'll be doing for you. So you have a lot coming, but today I just kind of wanted to take it down a notch, relax a little bit, and for those of you out there who don't do the threading, I wanted to give you something too. So a nice Hygge skincare. I'm going to sit on the sofa with the cat, if he's stopped licking his bits by now, and I'm going to have my donut first so he doesn't eat it on me. He doesn't even like them. He'll just put his nose in them. So, but he'll try and chase it till he finds out what it is. So, thanks for watching. That's just a very simple Hygge kind of skincare day. And we all need it every now and again, especially in times like this, where we can't get to beauticians for facials or back massages or anything nice. We're kind of stuck having to do it ourselves. And I always think you should have the tools to be able to do it yourselves. Sheet masks are the one thing I stock up on all the time. I'm a devil for them, I really am. Just because there's days where you're just feeling like, oh, the skin's a bit dehydrated, or sometimes you'd have a few drinks or whatever, and you can lie in bed the next day dying and put a moisturising one on your face, because alcohol, as we know, does dehydrate the skin tremendously. It's really bad on my skin, I have to say. My skin doesn't like it. I love it, but my skin hates it. I love my wine, but my skin hates it, unfortunately. So pop on down to Deals. There is a fantastic mask in Deals as well, and it's the Hyaluronic #6 mask. It's a hyaluronic acid mask, and that's a very good one if you've run out of like your more exotic Korean skincare masks. When it comes down to it, Garnier are not bad, but honestly, I'd swap a Garnier face mask for a Deals hyaluronic acid mask any day of the week. I think it's just a brilliant little mask, and it's one of those ones that I always have a few of them in case I run out of my Korean masks. I grab it and it just really helps boost. This is a great gizmo. It prevents the mask from drying out, so everything is going into your skin instead. So I love that about it. So that's it finally for this week's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and again, thanks for all the subscriptions. Like, share and subscribe, please. Have a lovely Hygge day. Light a candle, light some incense, put a movie on, get those feet in a mask, and get those hands in a mask, and get that face in a mask, and take a break from all the antioxidants, sun, industrial factors in work, and if you're work like me, worked in construction, all that dust and dirt and grime that's out there, and just look after yourself and pamper yourself. So I hope you like this video, and Salem and me say, he's gone. Say goodbye. Thank you so much. Take care, be nice, be kind to each other, and remember, be beautiful. Bloke. The Brad Pitt of the cat world.